Ayan na, magandang araw, magandang buhay mga kaibigan, mga Tomodachi. Welcome back to my channel. Tagum City Flyover is a 1,035-meter long 4-lane flyover bridge with 485-meter long 4-lane approach road with mechanical stabilized earth or MSE wall along the Ang Maharlika. It is the longest flyover in Visayas and Mindanao, which opened last October 4 to the public for dry run and announced its temporary closure last October 22 due to minor gradient correction on the approach road. This November 19, the flyover officially opens to the public with a big announcement from the city mayor. Baliktad sa sinabi noon that the flyover will discourage businesses to come. Marami na ang gusto because of the flyover. Big businesses, groups are signifying their intention to expand in Tagum City. Last month, we had a Zoom meeting with the Vice President of SM and ang sabi nila, Mayor Alan, ituloy na namin dahil tapos na ang flyover. Maganda pala. Davao de Oro, Golden Davao, nicknames the Golden Capital of the Philippines. The province of Davao de Oro was formerly known as Compostela Valley and was carved from the Davao del Norte province by virtue of Republic Act 8470 ratified on 8th of March 1998. It celebrates its founding anniversary every 8th of the March. Compostela Valley has been regarded as Mindanao's golden province because of its vibrant mining industry and the rich gold mineral deposits that can be found at the bottom of its mountains. Davao de Oro, officially the province of Davao de Oro, lalawigan ng Davao de Oro. Lalawigan ng Davao de Oro is a province in the Philippines located in Davao Region in Mindanao. Its capital is Nabunturan. Maco, officially the municipality of Maco, is a first-class municipality in the province of Davao de Oro, Philippines. According to the 2015 census, it has a population of 81,277 people. It was formerly part of the municipality of Mabini before becoming an independent municipality on June 17, 1967. Mabini, officially the municipality of Mabini, is a second-class municipality in the province of Davao de Oro, Philippines. According to the 2020 census, it had a population of 43,552. The municipality is the location of the Mabini Protected Landscape and Seascape. It was formerly known as Huambog and Doña Alicia. Ang bayan ng Mabini ay isang ika-dalawang klaseng bayan sa lalawigan ng Davao de Oro sa Pilipinas. Ayon sa senso ng 2020, ito ay may populasyon ng 43,552 sa may 9,618 na kabahayan. Ayan, malapit na po kami sa dagat, mga kaibigan. Naghahanap po kami ng maliliguan. Sa loob ng 4 na taon, ngayon pa lang kami nakabalik sa dagat. Alam nyo ba mga kaibigan o mga Tomodachi na ang dagat ay mayaman po siya sa negative ion. Kaya napapansin nyo po pag pumupunta kayo sa dagat, nawawala pa yung stress nyo at talagang nakaka-relax. What is negative ion by the way? Negative ions are molecules floating in the air or atmosphere that have been charged in electricity. Negative ions exist in nature in tons of places including discharges of electricity in the air after a thunderclap or lightning strike. Negative ions, a name given to a small molecule that's gained a negative electrical charge. are found in extremely high concentrations near the ocean, as you could image forests, beaches, waterfalls, rivers, and just about any area out in the nature will contain high concentrations of negative ions in the air. Negative ions are abundant in nature, especially around waterfalls, on the ocean surf, at the beach, and widespread in mountains and forests. They neutralize free radicals. They are created in nature as air molecules break apart due to sunlight, radiation, and moving air in water. You may have experienced the power of negative ions when you last set foot on the beach or walked beneath a waterfall. Elements such as sunlight, lightning, falling water, and ocean waves generate negative ions. The most important benefit of negative ions is that they clear the air of airborne allergens such as pollen, molds, spores, bacteria, and viruses. Besides, they also clear the air of dust, pet dander, and cigarette smoke. And generally speaking, negative ions increase the flow of oxygen to the brain, resulting in higher alertness, decreased drowsiness, and more mental energy. Yan po mga kaibigan ang mga benefits ng negative ion sa ating katawan. Kaya kung napapansin natin, pag pumupunta tayo sa dagat, sa waterfalls at saka sa forest, nare-relax po tayo, nare-relax yung mind natin, at saka natatanggal yung stress natin. Kaya wala pong mga viruses sa dagat, si COVID-19 wala rin sa dagat mga kaibigan. Kaya kung kayo'y nalulungkot at nalulumbay, pumunta lang kayo sa dagat at sa mga waterfalls para ma-relax kayo at mawala yung problema niyo. Lalong-lalo na ang ating mga isipan, need natin pangalagaan. Kaya minsan, pag tayo ay na-stress, need natin pumunta sa dalampasigan at para ma-relax, because the COVID-19 pandemic is one of the most dangerous challenges in this world has faced in our lifetime, especially to children. It's important to encourage every one of us to connect with one another. It may help to combat loneliness and stress. Kaya tara na mga kaibigan, magdagat na po tayo. Positively charged ions are called cations. Negatively charged ions are called anions. Nasa gitna po tayo ng pandemya ngayon mga kaibigan, kaya lalo tayong na-stress. Kaya kailangan natin panatilihin na malusog ang ating mga katawan. Gusto ko rin magpasalamat sa aking mga magulang na siyang nagamay sa akin buhatong ako ay sinilang sa mundong ito. Marami pong salamat sa aking family, sa aking mga kapatid na bumabati, sa aking asawa na nasa Japan na bumati sa akin. Maraming salamat at lalong-lalo na sa aking anak na si Hiromi na naggawa ng sulat para sa akin. Maraming salamat anak. I love you very much to all. Why is Davao called the land of promise? Mindanao is known as the land of promise because of its rich biodiversity and natural resources. The land holds an incredible wealth from nature, but also has dark moments of truth. As observed, every traveler who wants to explore Mindanao would ask about safety, and Mindanao cannot hide the truth from them. Davao del Norte is primarily an agricultural province. No wonder it is hailed as the banana capital of the Philippines, with many plantations run by multinationals and local producers.
Few minutes later.
Once more, お誕生日おめでとうございます。You can shorten the phrase to 誕生日おめでとう。Okay.